Tonight, Charlotte Charles and Tim Dunn want justice.
We've been left with a family that's broken. We've got no answers. We've got nothing from her to say that she's remorseful.
Not only have they lost their 19-year-old son, Harry, the woman driving the car that killed him may never be held to account. According to British police, she's identified only as a 42-year-old American woman, the wife of a U.S. diplomat. She recently left the country claiming diplomatic immunity.
We're appalled, disgusted. We haven't started to grieve properly yet because nothing's at rest.
Outside London, not far from a U.S. military base, Dunn was riding his motorbike. According to British police, the suspect was driving on the wrong side of the same road. The two collide, killing Dunn.
You want to see justice?
Of course, of course.
And what does justice mean to you?
Well, I think she needs to come back.
We can't see how she can't come back.
British authorities asked the U.S. Embassy to waive the suspect's immunity, but the U.S. Embassy declined. A spokesperson for the embassy tells NBC, any questions regarding a waiver of the immunity with regard to our diplomats and their family members overseas in a case like this receives intense attention at senior levels. Immunity is rarely waived. Dunn's family even asking President Trump for help.
And if they don't give themselves up, then President Trump needs to do something. And we just feel that we've been left to just expect to just sit back and accept that information and just get on with our lives. Well, we can't and we're not going to.
Erin, hard not to feel for that family. What are they doing next?
Well, Kate, legal experts say there's very little they can do next other than continue to speak out. Meanwhile, the British Foreign Secretary says he's called the U.S. ambassador to say he's disappointed with the decision not to waive her immunity and urged him to reconsider. No word on if that's happening.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here. And click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.